Why do I get up at 3:57 a.m. every single day without hitting the snooze? Because that's one of the 10 commandments of the Millionaire Morning Routine. So sit down, grab a piece of paper. I'm going to walk you through these 10 commandments that will help you make more time in the morning to make your millions. Hey, I'm Craig Ballantyne, author of The Perfect Day Formula and creator of the Millionaire Morning Routine. And today we're going to bust so many myths about what to do in the morning. Now, listen, you don't have to get up at the 5 a.m. club and you don't have to go and do ice baths and meditation. No. We're going to keep things so simple that you're just going to go, oh my gosh, I can't believe I haven't been doing this all along. So let's go through the 10 commandments of the Millionaire Morning Routine that will make you more money. Number 1 is never hit the snooze button. Never hit the snooze. The snooze means you lose. Here's why. There are 2 reasons why. First, I'll start with the boring, what it does to your body. But if you wake up and think back to the last time you hit the snooze button, you wake up and you go, snooze, back to sleep. It's crappy sleep. It's not even worth it sleep. Yet you're tempted into doing it. And so you do it. And then 10 minutes later, the snooze button or the alarm goes off and you want to hit the snooze again. And then 10 minutes later, the alarm goes off and you want to hit the snooze again. It's so tempting, right? It's like when you open a bag of chips, you can't just eat one. But when you do it, you go into a very poor quality of sleep and you come out of that even groggier than before. So that's reason number 1 not to hit the snooze button. But more importantly, my friend Bedros Keuilian, the author of Man Up, he says, when you, and this is how he says it, when you hit the snooze button, you're telling your hopes and dreams that they can wait. Telling your hopes and dreams that they can wait? That they're not important? It's more important to go 10 minutes of crappy sleep? No, that's not how a millionaire acts, and that's why you don't hit the snooze button. All right, commandment number 2, don't join the 5 a.m. club. Now, you might have heard that all the cool kids are in the 5 a.m. club. I guarantee there's nobody cool in the 5 a.m. club. Getting up at 5 in the morning does not make you cool. It does not guarantee you will be successful. It only shows that you follow other people like a sheep. No, what you need to do, no matter what time you're getting up right now, is that you get up at the right time for your right life. That's the most important thing. There's this guy named Russell Brunson. He's probably going to be a billionaire soon because of his program called ClickFunnels. And when he got my program, he started getting up really early in the morning. He got amazing results, but he had a bit of a setback because he jumped from getting up at 7 o'clock in the morning to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. And after a couple of days, after really great results, then he was like, oh man, I'm so tired, because it caught up to him. And I don't want the same thing to happen to you, because then eventually you go, this whole morning thing really sucks. I'm going to go back to sleeping in. No, all you need to do is join the 5-minute club. Get up 5 minutes earlier than you are right now. Do that for a week. Then do another 5 minutes. Do that for a week. Because I know when I had my anxiety attacks, and I had such bad anxiety they sent me to the emergency room twice. I was getting up at 7:30 in the morning, and I'm a morning person. I love being up early in the morning. But I was getting up and I was going, oh my God, I got so much stuff to do. And then I was checking my email right away. Huge mistake. And so I said, tomorrow morning, I'm going to get up 5 minutes earlier and I'm going to wait 5 minutes longer to check my email. I did that for a week. Then I went another 5 minutes on both sides and I worked my way up all the way till about 5:30 in the morning at one point, not checking my email till after 9 o'clock. And that was when my business skyrocketed as a young person. Now, today I do get up earlier, but I get up at the right time for me in my right life. And I still get 7 hours of sleep, and I still have a great relationship. I'm very fortunate that love of my life goes to bed early as possible too. So yes, you can find somebody who goes to bed early. You can do this, but you just need to start 5 minutes at a time. Don't go joining the 5 a.m. club just because you heard somebody else did. Make the right decisions for your right life, not somebody else's. The 3rd commandment is one that we can all agree upon. And that is to get up and hydrate. Okay, you've just been asleep for 8 hours and you haven't drank any water and you need to be hydrated so that you're thinking properly. So I love to get up. I tried this BioSteel grape powder. I put it in my water. I chug a lug And I probably drink half a liter right away and then another half a liter within 20 minutes. So I'm up to a liter of water before I've consumed anything else. And that gets my mind going. And that takes care of part of my health. So make sure that you do that, whether you can drink straight water or you need some of these hydrators that are out there. Just do something to get that liquid into your body before you have coffee, before you have anything else. Make sure you hydrate so that you are clear thinking. The fourth commandment of the morning routine is to follow the Farm Boy Morning Miracle. Okay, I know the Morning Miracle is a popular book, but so many people spend so much time. It's like a 90-minute routine. It's a waste. You need to be like the farm boy. And I know because I grew up on a farm and I learned this lesson. When you are a farmer, you get up and you go to work right away because the cows need to eat. And the cows don't take a day off eating. Not Christmas Day, not July 4th. They eat every day. So you got to get up and go to work. And what I found is when I taught my students, hey, listen, get up, hydrate, maybe do a little meditation, but get to work as soon as possible on your number one thing, they all had more success. And this goes back to an old saying from Mark Twain, who said, if your job is to eat a frog, best thing to do is eat that frog first thing in the morning. And if your job is to eat two frogs, the best thing to do is eat the biggest frog first. Now you're probably wondering, what the heck are we talking about? Who's Mark Twain? Why is he eating frogs? No, what he means is in the morning, and this is scientifically proven, we have the greatest willpower, discipline, and intention early in the morning. So if you're doing la-di-da-di stuff like meditation, and you're doing yoga, and then you're doing journaling, and then you're doing interpretive dance, and you're doing all these things in that time of day when you have the greatest willpower, discipline, and intention to work on the hardest things first, well, you're throwing away your day. Don't throw away your day. Instead, go to work like a farm boy. For 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, preferably 90 minutes, that will change your life. You'll have more done than most people get done by 5 o'clock every day, and you'll have it done before they've even started work. And that will set you free and make you rich. The next thing you have to do is destroy distractions and toss temptations. All right, listen, research shows that if you're sitting there with a bowl of M&Ms on your desk, you'll eat a lot of them. Duh. Now, if you move that bowl across to the other side of the room, you'll eat fewer of them. If you put it in a cupboard on a very high level, you'll eat fewer of them. And if you don't have them in your house, you won't eat any of them. Again, duh. And it's the same with the distractions. If our phone is sitting at the table and there's books and there's magazines and there's our television right there, and we're trying to work on a sales letter or a book chapter or do anything that requires our focus, chances are we're going to have a really, really hard time because you only have so much willpower. You only have so much discipline. If you're doing this late in the day, you have practically none. So in the morning, get rid of all the distractions. I take my phone, I put it in airplane mode, I turn it off. I put it in another room in a desk drawer. Those are 4 levels that protect me from wasting my time. And when I do that, now I can focus. Now I can move ahead. Now I can march on. Now I can make the big moves that will make me millions. And you got to make the same decision. So destroy the distractions, toss the temptations, and remove all the toxicity, including gossip, news, all that junk from your head that prevents you from being focused in those magic minutes in the morning. The 6th commandment of the morning routine comes from the U.S. Army. And U.S. Army research found that consuming smaller doses of caffeine throughout the morning leads to greater levels of alertness and productivity than consuming it all in one big dose. So if you're having a giant mug of coffee almost as soon as you get up, well, it's going to help you for a little bit and then it's not. So smaller doses of caffeine will keep your energy up throughout the rest of the day. It'll stop you from crashing. So if you do consume caffeine, make sure that you spread it out. Thank the U.S. Army for that one. Wow, I sound like such a disciplinarian. And you know what? I am. I'm known as the world's most disciplined man, but I'm the world's most disciplined man thanks to discipline through subtraction. By tossing the temptations, I'm able to focus and get my work done, and then I'm able to reward myself. So you're doing all of this hard work, and you're probably thinking, well, oh man, this is going to be a horrible life. No, it's not. Because after you've done that 90 minutes of focus work on your number one activity early in the morning, then you get to reward yourself. That's what you look ahead to. So it might be, as it is for me, after I write 1,500 words, I either get to do my meditation or I go for a dog walk or I have breakfast or whatever it is, but I've earned that reward. And that's what we need today, is not immediate gratification, but delayed gratification. So do the work first and earn the reward, and then give yourself a self-care reward. So it could be that meditation, it could be the gratitude journaling, it could be watching motivational video on YouTube. Whatever it is that elevates your life, reward yourself with it now. The 8th commandment of the Millionaire Morning Routine is thou shalt not do your to-do list in the morning. Here's why. Remember back what I said, that we have the greatest willpower, discipline, and intention first thing. And if you're waking up and figuring out what the heck to do today, oh, you are wasting those magic, precious moments in the morning. So you need to plan and prepare properly the night before. You need to know what you're going to do. You need to know what time you're going to get up. You need to have your hydration set up and your work set out. So when I am setting up my day, I know that I'm going to write first thing, and I know what I'm going to write about, and I do a little bit of bullet pointing so that when I wake up, I go right to it. I'm not waking up and going, what should I write about today? That would be a wasted day. Now, if the more planned and prepared you are at night, the greater the success you're going to have in life. That is an undeniable commandment of the Millionaire Morning Routine. Commandment number 9 is eat right for your brain type. There are certain brains who love intermittent fasting. Go for it. If you don't, if you're sitting there going, oh, I really want to do intermittent fasting, all the cool kids are doing it, but you're sitting there and thinking about nothing but food all morning and you can't concentrate on your work, you're wasting your time. So eat right for your brain type. It's typically going to be a high protein breakfast whenever you get hungry. Don't force the food upon yourself. Don't overeat a high carb meal early in the morning because you'll have brain fog for the rest of the morning until lunchtime, and then you'll probably eat high carbs at lunch and be tired all afternoon. So eat right for your brain type. If it's intermittent fasting, great. If you can focus on that, perfect. But if you can't, then have a high protein breakfast, a little bit of caffeine, and get back to work. The 10th commandment, and this is going to sound crazy coming from a fitness expert, is that do not work out first thing in the morning. There's 2 reasons why. Number 1, it's actually horrible for your low back. When you sleep at night, the discs in your spine fill up with fluid. And in the morning, if you were to wake up and immediately start doing crunches or sit-ups, you would be compressing those discs and putting yourself at a risk of a very painful herniation. Now that's scientific, blah, 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 and you probably don't really care about that. But the most important thing about not working out first thing in the morning is that, again, you have the greatest willpower, discipline, and intention. And if you want to make money, move the workout to later. Move the workout to later. Because if you get up and you go and you do the workout and then you start checking your Instagram while you're working out or posting photos, then you get sucked into social media and then you're sucked into your email. And the next thing you know, it's noon and you haven't done anything. And you end the day full of activity but no accomplishment. But if you get up and you do that work block, and then you reward yourself with a workout at 11 or 12 or 1 o'clock or maybe 5 o'clock in the afternoon, you will be far better off and richer for it. So yes, as a fitness expert, I'm telling you, do not work out first thing in the morning. So those are the 10 commandments of the Millionaire Morning Routine. Never hit snooze. Don't join the 5 a.m. club. Make sure you hydrate. Then be a farm boy. Use the farm boy morning miracle to start. Then make sure you destroy your distractions and toss your temptations. Use the caffeine secret of the U.S. Army. Give yourself a reward for the work that you've done. And make sure you're doing your to-do list the night before. Then eat right for your brain type and work out later. Now there's one bonus commandment. I know there was only 10 commandments in the Bible, but there's 11 commandments here for the Millionaire Morning Routine. And that last one is to get accountability. Get accountability from a coach or a mentor to stick to these 10 commandments. Get accountability from a coach or a mentor to the blueprint that will keep you successful, make you the millions, and show you what to do in those 90 minutes in the morning, drumming up business, making sales. And when you get accountability, that is what will help you move mountains and have success with your new Millionaire Morning Routine. Did I miss any commandments? Drop a comment down below and let me know so we can help you go and grow your business.